Hi everybody, we are here at the University of Birmingham and in front of the clock of the tower. And that's because today our presentation is not just about materials, it's about time. That important parameter that you have to consider every time that you prepare catalysts. We are going to show you today how, using the cathodic corrosion method, we can prepare nanoparticles in just 10 minutes and then use these nanoparticles immediately to test some of the most important catalytic reactions. Welcome to the electrochemical lab. Today, Liz and Javi are going to help us to prepare platinum bismuth nanoparticles using the cathodic corrosion method. Here we have our electrochemical cell in which we have calcium chloride solution, and we are going to add bismuth oxide solution. We are going to rotate our electrode at 50 RPMs in order to keep the concentration of bismuth near to the electrode all the time constant. Our cathodic corrosion setup is a power supply with a power amplifier, and we can control the modulation of potential and frequency using a national instrument. We are going to apply for this experiment an amplitude of 5 volts and an offset of -5 volts in order to keep the potential all the time negative, and the frequency would be 100 Hz. So we press start to our system, and we will start observing the formation of nanoparticles immediately in our electrode. You can see here the black cloud of the nanoparticles that we are forming. These are platinum bismuth nanoparticles. So now, after a minute, we have enough concentration of nanoparticles in order to test the catalytic properties towards the formidative oxidation. So the first step will be to collect these nanoparticles in a centrifuge tube. We're going to put the tubes in the centrifuge for 1 minute. Now we are ready to remove the excess of the calcium chloride solution and deposit our nanoparticles in our electrode for the electrochemical experiments. Javi is going to help us to prepare the electrode. We remove the excess of calcium chloride solution from the tube. Now we add some water to redisperse the nanoparticles, We put it in the ultrasonic bath. Using a micropipette, we will deposit our nanoparticles in a rotating ring disc electrode. The disc is a glassy carbon. Just put a drop, will be enough. And now we put our electrode in the oven to dry for another minute. After the minute the nanoparticles are ready, we take our electrode and here we have our electrochemical cell. Javi, can you tell us what is in the electrochemical cell, please?
So we have an electrolyte, sulfuric acid, 0.5 molar.
Okay.
And we are using as a reference hydrogen electrode, and as a counter electrode, a platinum wire.
We put our electrode in, and first we are going to record the blank voltammetry in order to check that our nanoparticles are indeed platinum bismuth. Which is going to be the final concentration of formic acid, Javi?
1 molar.
So we add formic acid to our electrolyte. We are bubbling argon in order to remove all the oxygen from the solution, and also in order to keep the concentration of formic acid homogeneous in our electrolyte. So now we insert our electrode in the electrolyte, and we are going to rotate the electrode too. At which rotation rate are we going to cycle, Javi?
1000 RPM.
So as you can see, the formic acid oxidation starts at really early potentials. This voltammetry is being done at 50 millivolts per second. And that's how we prepare nanoparticles and we test the catalytic activity in just 5 minutes. So as you could see, in just 5 minutes we were able to prepare platinum bismuth nanoparticles and test the catalytic activity of these nanoparticles to a relevant reaction like is the formic acid oxidation. Now I'm going to present you some other nanoparticles that we can prepare with the cathodic corrosion method. Thank you.